What was the weirdest black market in your school? Mountain Dew and Pepsi had a contest where college names were printed on the inside of the bottle. Caps. If that school won the NCAA March Madness tournament, you could send it in for the jersey of your choice from any school. Suddenly, a black market for caps with blue-chip schools was born. I remember selling a Duke cap for $10. Then turning around and buying 10 drinks from the vending machine. This happened in Los Angeles in the mid-80s. Student bus passes had to be purchased by the 5th day of the month or you were stuck having to pay daily. The date had passed, so I found a guy in my high school willing to trade another student's pass, which he had stolen. I traded a tangerine and half a pack of cigarettes for a copy of Penthouse. Then I traded that issue with a pizza from the cafeteria for the bus pass. This one girl forged apology letters if you brought her something one of your parents wrote. I never used her services myself, but we were, and still are, good friends. And I gotta say, she's talented as hell. I literally can't tell which one is mine after she copied something I wrote, including signature. It's baffling. Salt. My school canteen doesn't have any salt with chips or fries to Americans, and people used to sell salt packets. The most expensive offer I could find was 50 pence for a packet or £1 for 3. In early elementary school we had a market for mud. Different groups of kids would claim areas around the school as their mud pit and put their brand of mud in Ziploc bags to be traded with other groups for different bags of mud. We were the clay mud group and I had about 3 kids in the muck scooping it into bags or running to the water fountain to get fresh water to make more mud on dry days. I would be the one to go make the deals with the other groups. We traded a lot with the gravel mud group because clay mud and cement mud are both good for building or some shit. Who knows? It made so much sense at the time. The principal and staff eventually stepped in to end it because all the kids came back to class filthy every day and giant holes littered every field and playground. This wasn't a weird one but a genius one for a tween. A girl set up a little business out of a box of stationery, writing forged letters from parents. She had all different paper, pens and pencils of every kind, and could write in convincingly accurate tone for the content of the notes depending on which kid they were for. She used different styles of handwriting and different styles of punctuation and language too. She'd even fudge the spelling if she thought the kids' parents weren't great at it. She grew up to be incredibly educated. I look back and see that as her first moment of evil genius. It definitely suggested she would go on to brilliance one day, and she did. What is a fashion trend you hate? Clothes that are cute until you look up close and the back says something stupid like, "But first." Coffee. Making employees wear clothes that are easily stained. Most women's clothing products are thin and aren't quality. If I'm paying for a $40 shirt, I'd expect it to not be see-through or shred up in the wash. When you pull out what appears to be a simple sweatshirt or sweatpants to find out it has something stupid like, "Good vibes only," or some shit written on it. Fake fucking pockets? To hell with them, I say. As a woman, sheer shirts and dresses. I don't want to have to wear a cami under every damn shirt. What's a legit way to make a $100 every day without a 9 to 5? I used to teach nude photography lessons in my home and backyard for photography enthusiasts. Model was $160 for 2 hours. Had 10 students, at $100 apiece for 1.5-hour lesson. 2 lessons on a day back to back. So $2,000 to $320 for the model. Another $50 minus $80 on food platter and soft drinks. Around $1,600 for the day clear. But I also on-sold developing film and digital editing to make sure they got shots that made it worth it. Usually added another few hundy and guaranteed follow-up shoots. Why nudes? I tried advertising landscape and general photography lessons but almost no calls. Added nude to the listing and FKNG bam. Winner winner. Chicken dinner. Stressful though. But only for 3 to 4 hours per week. Bartending. These guys knocked on my door and asked $20 for repainting the numbers on the curb. It was basically the only door-to-door sales pitch I ever was happy to get. I have no idea who I'd call to get that done. The price seemed fair. They were done in 10 minutes. Instant service. Not a scheduled out thing. Get 5 a day. Hell. 7 for the spray paint costs and lunch. And you're set. Online tutoring. I'm currently in school to become a history and geography teacher. So I teach rich people children about history for a good fee. Now I earn enough to pay for my rent with it. Plus I'm trying my teaching skills before my internship. Want to finesse the system? Learn maths. There is a huge demand for it. Dog walking. We pay our dog walker $20 plus I tip $5 for an hour-long walk. He takes like 3 dogs at a time. Do 2 1H walks with a few dogs. I am a cleaner. I earn $30 an hour and only need to work 3 hours a day to live comfortably. What foods seem completely fine until you realize how it's actually made? Reminds me of that video of Jamie Oliver showing kids how chicken nuggets were made and after. Showing them all the kids still wanted to eat them after. His reaction is priceless. Edit better link. https u2.be/2nmzlp2zoob. While off-putting, I see no problems with some of the scraps we eat. It's perfectly fine to me that I'm eating the scraps of chicken in chicken nuggets. Gelatin from bones and ligaments. The reject pieces of animal being used to make so many great foods or items. People want to say the natives had the right idea. Using every part.
Subscribe, my brothers.